Yes, IJ's back again doing another Transformers review. I said today I was maybe doing a second review, and what the hell, I thought so. So I thought I'd do G1 Hubcap, the very, very forgotten of the Minibots. Now, for those who haven't known Hubcap and looking at this, I'm thinking, wait a second, that's just a repaint of Cliffjumper. And yes, he is in the same mold. He is just a repaint of Cliffjumper. Now, but Hubcap is a totally different character. Hubcap is an Autobot and is pretty much the Autobot equivalent of Swindle, in the fact that he is very entrepreneurial and he is a bit of a con man. Not to the extent Swindle would. Hubcap would never trade weapons of mass destruction and give them to primitives to kill a bunch of others for a profit. Hubcap doesn't operate that way, but he does have the reputation, especially among the Autobots, is if Hubcap starts talking to you nicely, he's out to gain something from you, and all the Autobots especially know never make a deal with Hubcap, because he'll come out of it a lot better than they will. He isn't like Swindle in the regards of if one of the Decepticons was dead or dying, Swindle would be salvaging them for parts or selling off their weapons. Hubcap does have a few morals, but Hubcap would help himself to the Autobot supply cabinets and any spare energon reserves they have on hand. One primary reason Optimus actually tolerates Hubcap is because of his nature and the fact that, well, not a con artist, but he is a natural negotiator. He is a natural talker. Makes him the actual perfect intermediate between the Autobots and actually the humans, because due to his lack of size, he's not as threatening as if Optimus Prime went up to talk to him. But Hubcap is, and Hubcap has a natural ability to, read into people's speech and body language and actually manipulate a conversation to benefit him. So he actually serves a very important role in this regards. Now, in cartoon continuity, Hubcap never made an appearance. I did a bit of research today to see if he actually did, and he didn't. There is a few screenshots somebody made of, he appears in 5 Faces of Darkness when the Minibots try and stop Trypticon. It isn't Hubcap, it is just Bumblebee. I've rechecked it, and I actually went ahead and watched the episode, and no, it's not Hubcap. So Hubcap never made an actual cartoon appearance. He makes a few noticeable appearances in the comics, mainly as a background character. I think he may be in a couple issues, I'm not too sure. Which, by a side note, I recently discovered an awesome website online where you can read any Transformer comic you wish. So if anybody actually would like to know the address of that, please PM me and I'll send you the addy. I'm not broadcasting it primarily because maybe someone will want to shut it down, but awesome. Also, they've got everything. Angel, everything. It's free. Yeah, I'm still on the Red Bull. Now onto the little figure, because that's pretty much all the bio I have on him. He is just a repaint of Cliffjumper, with a couple of noticeable exceptions for the fact that with this recolor they've kept his back pretty much black, just with a Autobot symbol. I know mine's faded, but again, this is one from my childhood. I got this guy the same time I bought Bumblebee. Also, his rub signal is worn to hell. You still see a faint Autobot symbol, but can't rub it no more. And let's just check his little war mark. Hasbro, 1983 to 1985. So he is a full original G1, so he's got his lovely rubber wheels, which, as you can tell, are really starting to show some weathering age. He's also got like Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, he does actually have Dunlop written in the sides. And nice little detailing. You know, he's got little molded in headlights, he's got a little vent up there, little wind mirrors, little rear spoiler, and actually has a little molded in petrol tank, which for some strange reason is actually on both sides. There you go. You know, he's got no molded in exhaust like Bumblebee has, but really sleek little design. And, well, it is Cliffjumper. So to transform this guy, very much like Bumblebee and very much like Cliffjumper himself, we fold his head down, we pull the wheels out, which will reveal his arms, and we pull the bottom down and fold out the feet. And there is Hubcap in robot mode. Like I said, he is just a repaint of Cliffjumper. He did not come with weapons, but a really nice little figure. And I don't know if he's quite hard to get hold of, actually, because like I said, in every Minibot set there's a lot of repaints that don't actually make it in, and Hubcap isn't one of them. Tell a lie. I have seen a couple of Hubcaps actually appear in attached to keyrings, but they're knockoffs. But as an actual, like, commemorative, he isn't actually in there much. But because I told you I'd do another review, I thought I'd just do this little review, and actually this will be my shortest review to date. But let's get you a little closer back. Yeah, as you can see, my chrome is really starting to tarnish, but really nice head sculpt, despite the missing limbs. You know, articulation, he has arms, and they're really loose. Really loose. Oh no, this one's... Okay, if I raise it, it sticks, but if I try and put it forward, it drops. He's got little molded in fists, and he's got the same lovely arm system I like, which makes sure that both shoulders are perfectly even with each other, which is pretty cool. So, ain't got really much else to tell you about Hubcap. Like I said, he's just one of them background characters who he does physically exist, but other than that, there's nothing much to actually tell you about the guy. You know, they've never really done anything with the character, which is a shame, because given his personality, you know, I'm a Swindle fan. I do like Swindle's personality. I actually really would have liked to see more, at least a couple more comic book stories with actual Hubcap in. I think it would have been pretty cool. But that's it for now. So this has been Sidejays, and this has been the Lost Minibot Hubcap, saying have a good day, have a good evening, whatever the time is. Make sure you're having a good one, and don't trust this bot to save your life.